My husband and I were finally able to secure patio furniture after manufacturing shortages last year made it impossible. I'm really excited to have a change of scenery for my WFH days.
Work from home.
Thank you. Yes. Sorry, that has been my reality for over a decade. I got it now. Work from home days while the weather is still nice, but I'm running against a new etiquette dilemma. Our porch is on the front of the house, and I can hear a neighbor that I'm friendly with next door working on his lawn. He can't see me, but I can hear him sneezing frequently due to yard work. I don't want to be weird and possibly startle him by yelling "bless you" from where he can't see me, but it seems like it'd be awkward to stand up, make myself known, and then say it when we're both in the middle of projects. I know the most logical thing is just to say nothing, but then I feel like I'm disappointing my mom by being rude. How would you handle this? That's from Allergy Awkwardness in Boston.
That last part, the feeling of being rude, I think that's universal, right? That feeling, if I hear someone sneeze, one, it's pretty much automatic. But bless you, something like, Gesundheit. Oh, why did I say that?
Yeah, Gesundheit's, yeah. Why are we still doing that, though?
The demons.
No, jokes out of the room just for like 2 seconds.
Yeah, let's send jokes out of there for a second.
Why are we still blessing?
Weird, right?
Why are we still blessing people?
You don't need to do any of, like, the only thing you're saying is, like, I know you sneezed I don't want you to die. As a person, I think you're worth acknowledging, and you also sneezed.
Well, I know that what you guys are saying is true. But the idea, I just pictured someone sneeze, like I'm talking to someone, they sneeze with their elbow because you got to sleeve it.
Right.
And I just look at them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I say nothing.
Barrel them, nothing.
What could you say? Okay, let me ask you this. What could you say that would impart the same sentiment as, this doesn't help this question answer, but like, what would you're basically saying is like, hey, I noticed you sneezed.
It's
because you sneezed and you didn't fucking blow. Okay, sneezing's weird because for a second you're not the boss, right? When you sneeze, you're just rolling the dice that everything kind of stays on. What they're saying is like, hey, I know you let yourself, like, you lost control for a second there.
And hey, I know you Mr. Hide It Out for a moment.
Yeah, like you lost control for a second, but I want to congratulate you. You reined it back in, and you are running this ship again, and I'm so proud of that. You didn't blow your ass off. You didn't try to hold it in a weird way that made your eyeballs pop out. You are good.
You did a good job.
You're back in control. Welcome back.
Here's a fun thing that you can do at home. If you're ever talking to a new person, right, and you sneeze, make a really scared look and go, "What was that?" And act like it's the first time you've ever sneezed in your entire
That's
life.
Fun. That's got big Third Rock from the Sun energy.
Yeah, I
love that.
Yeah, it's very Beesbo.
I just feel like it doesn't do anything. I sneeze. First of all, y'all can say whatever you want. A sneeze feels good. I like
especially when you're chasing it.
When you're chasing that sneeze and you get one after a long day of working at getting that sneeze, and then you feel good from it. And I like letting Jesus take the wheel for like a fraction of a second. And then when you say "bless you," there's an element of that, and I'm picking up subtext. And I've also laid this subtext down of "I forgive you for the loud noise you just made."
That's fine.
It's fine. It's okay that you just made that loud noise with the wind inside of you.
It's interesting, though, because if you compare it to a burp, right?
Yeah.
The burp is expected to say, "Excuse me." But when you sneeze, it becomes an outward problem for everyone around you to acknowledge.
It's just wind, isn't it? It's just wind. How come when the wind comes from our bellies, we have to fucking, prostrate ourselves and beg forgiveness? But when wind comes from our nose, like, we look around like, where the fuck were you guys on that one? The wind comes from the belly, and it's all of a sudden you are an outcast. You don't do that here, but you sneeze and it goes up your mouth and your nose. Then it's like, then it's my problem? That doesn't make any sense.
All of a sudden.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense to me. Bless my farts. Let's just switch it for 1 year. For 1 year, let's switch it. And when you sneeze, you have to, oh my God, I'm so sorry. That's embarrassing. And when you do rip, then you look around like, anyone gonna cover me on that one? No. Okay.
It's so weird.
Rude.
If you think about farts, it is weird. Like, how did air get in the mix? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I didn't. There wasn't air on my, hamburger.
You don't put air on your hamburger?
I don't think so.
It's just weird.
It's just
put air in
weird.
your hamburger,
Is it
man.
because and let's keep breaking this down because I'm frankly, boys, I'm having a lot of fun in this space right now.
Okay.
If the sneeze had a bad odor,
If a sneeze smelled like a fart.
well, no, I don't even want to just go that specific. But if the sneeze had a bad odor, then would the onus be back on the sneezer to beg forgiveness?
There is badness in a sneeze. It's not like you sneeze and you're like, oh, thank you.
Especially in these unprecedented times.
That's a good point.
I think
Wow.
that, I think that when you sneeze, you should have to say like, oh no, not again. Something that acknowledges a weakness in the body, right? Because that's the thing is when you when you fart,
Sneezes are weakness leaving the body.
this is what I'm saying. When you fart or burp, incredibly natural. It happens every time. A sneeze indicates something has gone wrong.
Yes.
Your body's like, listen, we have an intruder, and I only know one way to deal.
Right, this is what I'm saying. So in many ways, a fart and a burp is your body going, hey, thanks for that food to sustain me.
Yeah.
And a sneeze is like, you
Well,
put something
okay.
bad in here.
Well,
Do you
hold on.
feel like with a sneeze, like there's a discussion, an Osmosis Jones style discussion in the body where it's like, listen, I don't know if this merits it. Like, we're really not supposed to do this a lot because it does trip them out pretty bad to not be in control. But I think we do have to blow this out of here.
Also, Travis, and no, I'm not gonna like throw any stones or anything, but I don't think that you are the best evaluator of what is a normal amount of wind to leave your digestive system.
Okay, but see, but Griffin, you're making my point for me. I have GERD, right?
Yeah,
and it
here
makes
he
me
goes.
burp slightly more.
Did you call it
I've only
GERD?
heard about this GERD every time I've eaten within a mile of Travis. For
I've
the
gotten
past
better
10
at covering
years.
my mouth.
I think
only
he said
because now if I
GERD.
don't, GERD. I got yogurt, and I love that stuff. If I don't cover my mouth now, my 4-year-old looks at me and goes, excuse you, and it cuts to the quick of me.
It's weird that it took that.
Yeah, anywho, what I'm saying is I have a condition, and it makes me burp, right?
Right.
If you sneeze,
Well, you could have a sneezing condition. There's so many
shit.
sneezing
You
conditions.
don't actually have a point.
I don't.
It's like an anti-point.
Fuck.
Let's
That's
just
my
ignore the
anti-point.
sounds. Here are the sounds you're allowed to comment on that my body makes. Words, end of list. Words, laughter, moans.
What
If I eat
what about a loud, like,
like a gasp, yeah. What's scared? Because that's a fight or flight thing. Oh no, Griffin, what has scared you? And will it scare me? I need to know.
is there a bear around?
Yeah, is there are you being attacked? You need to know that information. But if I do a regular win,
It's hard. I think we should just ignore all body sounds. Ignore sneezes. Ignore farts. Ignore when people jizz and they say aruga.
Yeah, all those.
when they jizz in their head, turns into a big green wolf head. It goes aruga,
Yeah.
and the mouth gets
And
really
the
long.
steam comes out
Like,
their ears.
don't even fucking.
And when
bring
the
it up.
shoes squeak, we
Yeah.
get it.
We gotta
okay,
leave
it
it
sounds
alone.
like a fart a little bit sometimes. All right,
Yeah,
calm down.
When you piss in your pants because it feels good, and you're a politician named Theodore Cruz, then you can just look at him and nod. Okay,